Good morning, everybody. How are we this beautiful morning? Glad to see all of y'all here this morning. It is a fantastic day in the neighborhood. I'm waiting on Mr. Rogers to come through the door. God rest his soul. Sorry, I had to go chase my dog down. That's why the song ran a little long this morning. I normally cut it off a little bit earlier than that. But she's getting old and she couldn't figure out where she was in the yard. So I had to go grab her and bring her in the house. And we got John Mack, Apocalypse Survivor, Roy Holly, Mr. Buttram, Bo Hermanson, and Scalda is in the house. I was talking in the Discord earlier, and it's another aggravating morning this morning. Very, very aggravating. I wish I could get some, oh, there's red light. Look, Matrix Clone's in here too. Snuck up on me. He's kind of sneaky for an old guy. Morning, Joe Paddock. Napping made it. Mike, how are you, buddy? How are you? Yeah, just aggravated. Another aggravating morning. And I guess that's the life of a hobbyist 3D printer. You know, we talked, Robbie Mack and Matt and I were on the Discord last night about midnight 30 or so. And we were talking about Chris's printer. And I hope beyond hope that he gets that running. But reliability, you know. Yeah, I'd have to try. I'd have to try it really hard, Bo, to get it exactly right. But I try sometimes. Some of them I look at and go, and I'm not even trying. But anyway, the yesterday afternoon I was printing. Let me get it. I'll get it and I'll show you. Yesterday, I was printing another gnome, and I was going to use up my gold happens, and it was printing along just fine and dandy and pretty, and well, then the nozzle clogged on the TiVo. So that aggravated me yesterday afternoon. Good morning, Map 06. Tom, Mr. Filament Frenzy is in here. But so it was printing and it was looking good. I mean, a little stringing, I didn't care. A little bit of stringing, but the print was actually it was turning out gorgeous. If you look, the TiVo little monster does put out some gorgeous prints. It really does. And so I said, the hell with it, and I went in there and I shrunk it down a little bit because this was at 350%, and I shrunk it down a bit, and I said, okay, I'm going to build it on the Prusa so it'll be nice, pretty, and I don't have to worry about it. I'm using short rolls of filament, so the filament sensor run out, and it worked great. The filament would run out, and I'd only lose about this much because it would back it out, and I'd go right on. Well, last night when I went to bed, you know, I only had this much of it printed. So I'm like, you know what? I did it at the hotel. I just unplugged it, waited, and then plugged it in, and it did its thing. So last night, I unplugged it, you know, using the Power Panic, which is supposed to work. Dragon Monk, David Olson, how are you this morning? It's supposed to work just fine. And so I get up this morning, I'm like, sweet. Plug it in. It says, do you want to resume? I'm like, yes, I do. So I hit the resume. It goes over. It heats up the bed. It heats up the hot end. It went over there. It sit there. Wrong file name. SD percentage was 0. Nothing. No resume. So I plugged it in. I unplugged it and plugged it in again. It said recovering print. It recovered. Heated up. Went back over. Sat there. Nothing. No print. Pissed me off, to say the least. First thing this morning. Morning, Chris Lane. How are you, buddy? Mad. I mean, really, it really did make me mad. Because now I don't have enough gold happens to finish my gnome. I have 2 piece of gnomes. piece of gnomes. And dude, it prints so well. I mean, really, this is the first layer on the TiVo, but I mean, you can look if you look past the stringing, look at the layers. I mean, it's just fantastic print. And this is at 0.3 layer height. This is not even like at fine. This is at the fastest layer height. Yeah, no, this was not a case of brownout or messed up electricity or anything. This was a snatch out of the plug. Everything looked like it was supposed to be working. It did not work. And I don't know how. It's got to be a firmware issue. It's got to be a firmware issue. But it has worked. So I really don't understand it. You know? And now I've got a nozzle jam on the TiVo. I'm pissed off at the Prusa, and I don't have enough gold happens to finish my gnome. And there's no way I'm going to finish a gold. I wanted a couple of gold gnomes to stand on my table at Earth, because these are the ones with the cowboy hat. And I got the other one from Alkesh 1 with the tractor tire I was going to print. So I was going to print one of Tom's and one of Alkesh 1's. Oh, I did print it hollow. I did the base at a percentage, and then I print the whole top. But up at the top where the hat is, Tom, I have to have some infill. So basically I was going up. Let me show you. Hold on. I'll be right back again. I did print one. I got one. I got a red one. Latency, the chat is off today. Really? Let me see. No, normal ultra low latency. 16-second delay. Well, that's normal though. I think it's like 11 to 15 is what's normal. Just still not too bad. Yeah, my internet's actually running faster. It's like 100 kilobits faster. Okay. But anyway, I am not pointing a 12 gauge at my printer, Bo. You just want to blow stuff up. Yeah, it's not quite that easy with this one. Starting off where it left off. Not quite. We've got, what is it? I'm leaving in 9 days. Well, I'll be there in 9 days. It starts on the 22nd. Yes, the 22nd, 23rd, and 24th. But yeah, I did the base up to the ankles. I did at 10% infill, just so I'd have a nice, pretty base. And then it's hollow all the way up to just right about his above his ears right here. And then I went back to 10%. And that gave me the base, for the top. And it worked out great. It really did. The variable print on Simplify 3D worked great. All right, let me catch up real quick. Looking good, Chris. Morning, Chris. John Mack already said morning too. Joe Paddock, good morning. Make it several color known. Wow, latency is. Could it be the slicer? It could be the slicer. Could be. But I don't know, man. Yeah, I know, Bo. And this gnome does look good. It turned out good, and this was printed on the TiVo, and that also is 0.3 layer height. This one is at 350%. 350 won't fit on the Prusa. Hey, Print It, how are you, buddy? Alkesh 1? No, that's fine, Alkesh 1. That's not a problem. Good morning, dude. What's up? I have a UPS unit. That wasn't the issue, Bo. The issue was I unplugged it on purpose. Because normally you can unplug it and plug it back in and continue later. That's what I've used the Power Panic for in the past. But this latest one, that doesn't work. Yeah, this was not a brownout. This was not blinking power. This was straight snatch it out of the wall power off, and it did what it was supposed to. It raised up and it said it was going to recover. It went to recover and did not recover. So I am going to, and like I said, I hope Shane is here because I need to report this again. This is a different situation. Yeah, and I don't know if it's the... I don't have any clue. I don't understand why it wouldn't work. Because like I said, it raised up. When I plugged it back in, it said going to resume. It went over to the corner. It heated up like it was supposed to. It went back over into the spot and just sit there hot. SD percent was 0, and the file name was a different file name. So I may do I may do the Prusa suggestion, not sure. Good morning, Don. How are you? Am I missing anybody? Please don't let me miss saying hey to somebody. Mike Whaley, hey buddy. I take for granted some of y'all because I talked to you on the Discord beforehand. The thing is, Filament Frenzy, it's been several of them. It's not just one. So I don't really have an answer for that. I need to put together the lac table so that I can put my Prusa underneath and the ender on top. I do need to do that. That one's going to be a little more difficult, but we'll get to it later. I got a lot to do today. A lot to do today. I have smooth rods to cut today because you know what tomorrow is? Tomorrow is D-Day. It is time. It is absolutely time to build a Hypercube. I have my 4 12mm rods. I have 2 8s, and what I'm hoping is 2 8s in a box over here that I haven't done on Mail Thing Thursday yet, which I will do today. I got to edit that and get that ready today or tomorrow. Well, I'll do it today because tomorrow I'm not going to. So I have all my rods. 1 8 right here needs to, well, I don't know. Yeah, the 8s need to be cut. One of the 12s needs to be cut. So, yeah. Morning, Bruce Ennis. How are you, buddy? Thank you for being here again. Everybody, thank y'all for being here again. I appreciate y'all showing up in the mornings. I really do. Sweet, Outcast 1. That's awesome. And I did get yours last night. You sent it, right? That was the STL I got last night on Gmail. Or yesterday. I didn't check it until last night at midnight. But I did see it. Yes. Yes. Okay, I got it. Cool beans. I have a direct message on Twitter. Let me get to the Twitter and find out what that is. Okay. Means I got to get a hotel room for next Thursday night. That'll be okay. Good morning, Vince. How are you, sir? You got training today. Well, go train, my friend. Go train. So, yeah. Sounds like a fun day. Cool. I'm glad you uploaded it to Thingiverse. That's nice. That is absolutely nice. Have a notification. Hey, that Kuntry 3D guy is streaming morning coffee. Sweet. There you go. Take care of that too, Apocalypse Survivor. How you get her to live in a bunker? Don, I want to say this last night, Chris. Thank you for your interview, first and foremost. But the only real comments that I've gotten so far is that your mic was really low, and I can't tell. So that's hard for me to tell because I can't listen to it very loud on my TV. So to me, it was quiet anyway, and I can't hear myself at all. But I want Don to know because he commented on my video. I had Chris's mic all the way up, and mine was barely up. So I apologize for that. I know you had to turn your TVs or your headphones or whatever up to hear Chris, which meant I was blowing you out, and I apologize for that. I do. I'm sorry for that. So, yeah, no, I understand, Bruce. I went back and watched it. I could see that. Yeah, I mean, that's it. When I started talking, I was blowing everybody up because I had you all the way up, and you know, it was really weird. Well, Red Light, you're one of the few, bud. I mean, really, because I went back and watched it, and I was like, dang, I can't hardly hear Chris. But then as soon as I turn him up and I start talking, then it's way, way too loud. So, I know, right, Bo? I get you, buddy. I get you. Yeah, I apologize for that. Good morning. I'm just loads anyway. I know, I get it. I get it. I get it. I do. I get it. Alright. Let's go over here. I got to pop up the analytics screen because this one gets on my nerves. In your opinion, the volume was good. Okay. No, I'm not building anything. And I promise you, I'm not in the mood today. Yeah, I know. I took all those comments and I was trying to get it right, but I couldn't get it. I couldn't balance it any better. That was as good as I could get it. So, you know, it is what it is. But I'm really excited. What's up, Making It So? Yeah, no, I'm gonna tell you right now, Bo. If he says anything off the wall, yeah, it's gone. Yeah, because we're discussing the build 3D Stabeculi. We're discussing it. So, and we already did that. We're off of that. You missed it. Go back and watch it. What's up, Mike? I know. Well, no, it wasn't that. I mean, like I said, I tried. I'm not, you know, I can't apologize anymore. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's no, the build is tomorrow. And I will definitely have some moderators on here for tomorrow. Today is Tuesday. Yes. Wednesday's a good day. Yes, sir. Bo, don't provoke nobody. You be nice. Don't be poking nobody. What's the matter, Filament Frenzy? Oh, no, what? What did you do? Did you burn your finger again? But yeah, I'm going to cut the rods today. They will be cut. I was going to do it on stream, but somebody brought it up. I don't want the dust all in the air. I'm going to start with morning coffee, Bruce Ennis. It's going to be morning coffee Hypercube build part 1. That's what I'm having. I have printed the 3030 extrusions. This was 2 failed ones, but I printed these. Nobody hates you. Nobody hates you, but nobody hates you 3D to make you lie. Sometimes you get aggravating. That's all. But yeah, I'm gonna work on a Core XY. We're gonna build it out of plastic extrusions. What do you think? Think that'll work? Making it so? I think it'll work. We're going to try anyway. There went your ears. Yeah. I mean, I got the gnome in the hat, but I had a failure with the Prusa last night. The Power Panic failed me again, and yeah, it pissed me off because now I don't have enough filamentum gold happens to finish it. So, never heard of doing it that way. Well, that's cool. No, I didn't say. Nobody said you weren't smart. We said you had. Yeah, you have to it's a slang term for smart ass remarks. I think it's gonna work. I think so. I did get it printed, but you know, it's not the first printed frame I've got. I mean, I built printed frame computers or printers, and you know, James from Print and Play, he just did a print in place printer, which is awesome. And I don't think I was nowhere near the first one to build a printed frame printer, but my prints that came off of it were really good. And I think it showed a lot of people that, hey, it can be done. And I think that's what happened. I don't think that it was that I had the idea first or anything like that. I just decided to dive off in the deep end and show it off. And it worked. You know? But it worked fully before. That's the problem, Mike. It's not that, you know, why? Why did it go from fully working to touchy? It used to work every time, and now it does not. I mean, really, it makes me want to go back to the 3.0 whatever firmware that I first got with my Prusa, because I was relying on it last night for something I needed it to do, and it didn't do that. And that really ticked me off. Yeah, those didn't have lots of strings. That's what we're talking about. What strings? Where? What strings are you? I mean, a few. Not lots. Few. That's what we're talking about. Yes, you can use aluminum. The normal thing is to use aluminum. Yeah, no, and I get that. That's why. Why do I turn off a Prusa at night that way? I normally don't. I was doing it last night because I didn't want to have to get up and change filament, and I didn't want it going beep like a what you call it, fire alarm that needed a new battery all night long. So I unplugged it. No, I get you, but you know, the Power Panic is supposed to work. Supposed to work. And it did work. It worked well. Because I used it many times to do exactly what I did last night. Exactly the same thing. And before, I thought it was because of the brownout. Because the flashing of the power. Last night, I straight just unplugged it. And when I plugged it in this morning, turned down my volume. Or what volume, David? Let me know. Am I too loud? Anyway, it came back in and it resumed just like it was supposed to. It heated up. It went back to the spot and it just sit there hot. Bed hot. Tip hot. 0% on the SD. Wrong file name. So, it wasn't the brownout. That's just the way it did. Oh, the beep volume. Oh, yeah, I got you. Yeah, I wish so. But yeah, So that really made me mad this morning. And so tomorrow, yeah, no, that's a good question, MapRo6. My chat up here is behind my actual screen, so I guess I could have just paused it. But you know that, well, it wouldn't have mattered, I don't guess. That keeps the bed hot all night long. But I'm just gonna print the damn thing in Vertigo Galaxy and say the heck with it. I've got enough Vertigo Galaxy, even though it's expensive. But so as the gold happens, I wish I had enough. I wanted 2 gold gnomes, is what, you know how they have the gold lions going into the library. That's what I wanted. I wanted two gold gnomes. I wanted one of Filament Frenzies and one of Alkesh 1's back in there, and set it on each end. So yeah. So yeah, that's what I want. And I'll get them done. I'll get something done. I'm just, it aggravated me this morning. Well, there you go. If you could do that, if you could say pause and resume later, you know, because you knew you wanted to be there for the print or whatever, that would be a good feature. And I think that would actually, you could use the same Power Panic code, well, make it work. You could use that same Power Panic code to do that. But, you know, that's a feature that they'd have to add, and I don't, you know, I get it. I could go in and actually take their firmware and add it myself. You take notes? Yeah, I hear you. But yeah, that really did aggravate me this morning doing that. So, didn't start off the greatest in moods this morning, but it'll get better. I'm still awake. I'm still alive. But, yeah, no, Mapper, you're right. It is a thought. It's a good thought. But, it's just like Chris, you know, we were talking about last night. You can't just add every feature that would be nice. Because one thing is, the Prusa firmware is right at the very edge of what Arduinos can handle anyway, sketch-wise, or the mini Rambos and the anti-Rambos. So it's right at the very, very edge of where it can be. The size of the sketch and all that is massive. So there's not a whole lot you could add without taking some stuff out, or at least reevaluating your code. So it's I've been in the Prusa firmware, and it's a beast. It really is. And I mean, it's awesome code. There's no doubt about it. But I can understand it's one of those that's pushing every boundary of the hardware that it's running on. So I understand, and I'm not mad at Prusa and them. It pissed me off because my print failed, but I'm not really mad at the firmware because it happens. You know, stuff like that does happen. I get it. Just you know, when it happens to you, it pisses you off. So, Hypercube Evo build starting tomorrow morning. We are going to, it's going to be part 1, I'm pretty sure. Unless just every friggin' thing goes right and everything just goes together. Get the belts on it, put the electronics on it, and it goes bzz, 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 and it's done and it's ready and it goes. That's not going to happen. I'll tell you right now, that's not going to happen. And another thing I've got to do, I don't have any. I need to see if I can find some 300 by 300 PEI sheets, because I want a PEI sheet for the bed. It's a 310 by 310 square, and I want some PEI for it. Slug, I don't have enough time for 16. What brackets of what? I printed all of my brackets, every one of them. Everything to put this together was printed. L brackets, corner brackets, everything is printed. I didn't print the bearings. I could have done that. I didn't, because I got them sent to me, and I'm going to use what the guy sent. But yeah, I mean, it's all going to be printed. And Chris, it'd be great. Are you off today? Are you off work today? Because you're talking off a lot today. Set up a GoFundMe. I will. No, it was errors. It wasn't print quality. The print quality is fantastic. So, yeah. That's why you can go back and watch later. But yeah, just know I talked about the Prusa problem early on. You can go back and watch the video. I'm not going to rehash the whole thing. Okay, well, dang. Since you built one of these, you'd be good to have here tomorrow too. Good morning, Brian Vines. How are you, sir? Welcome to the Kuntry Klub. And welcome, Slug. That was your first comment, and I didn't tell you good morning. Thank you. I did. I thought it was very informative, and we talked about it on the Discord later on. That was a lot of good information. You know, and somebody made the comment that over here that it was great to have the access. It was in the chat that it was great to have the access this early in the process. Oh, wait a minute. When did you say hello? Did I miss you? I asked somebody to tell me when I miss folks. I don't see you, Ben Craig. You're invisible. You're the invisible man. But yeah. Morning, Ben. How are you, buddy? But it was a great interview. I wish the sound would have been a little bit more balanced, and that would have been great. But crap happens, you know. We had some issues with Google Hangouts at first because I started the Hangout and Chris tried to join, and it just kept sending him to the help page, and then so I hung up. And when I tried to start again, it said now you're joining. So then me and Chris got on it, and I didn't have a start broadcast button. So I'm like, what the crap? So then I had to go in and start a whole new stream. Appreciate all of y'all bouncing over to the new one I do. I'm really sorry about that. There was no reason that it should have happened, but it did. So I got a bunch of smiley faces. All them smiley faces. I like smiley faces. They make me happy in the morning. They do. I'm so happy, oh so happy. Not really. That Prusa really did piss me off this morning. Started my day off wrong. Better watch it. It'll get you. Nightbot will get you, Ben Craig. It'll get you for spamming. Nightbot will get you. Shut up, old man. Shut up, Mike Whaley. Don't make me come over there and snatch you out your chair. Oh, did he put one out there? Let me see. Did I miss it? Oh, that's Makerspace. Let me go to... Is it in general? Where's it at? Don, I just saw your... Where's it at? Voice reply chat? No? Well, god dang it. Matrix clone. What are we joining the club for? I told you good morning this morning, old man. Oh, you counted how many you're allowed? That's funny. Show off my prints. Alright, let me see. Let me look. Oh, he's got a... Oh, he got spaghetti. Hey, that looks like an octopus monster. That's so pretty. Robbie Mac, if you're listening, you got a pretty spaghetti monster. I like that. Morning, Colin. Good morning, Don. Dom. Not Don. Dom. Damn it. Damn it, Dom. Got me saying Don for Dom. Damn it. Morning, all of y'all. Hey, that's the way to say it, buddy. Yeah, we all get those. That's for sure. I had one actually on my Prusa Mark II the other day. Damn it, Brian Vines, quit being smart. Mooring. I'm mooring. I'm sorry, I'm mooring. Nah. Yeah, we all get heating. I went over. It wouldn't even heat the hot end. 3D just stabeculi. It wouldn't even do it. It wouldn't even heat the hot end. So I touched the wires and the hot end started heating and everything worked great. I was heavy. I was. And my chop saw, I will say, I don't have a spring, but I did finish my chop saw with ABS, no warping. You see, nice flat ABS. A little bit of glue stick did help, but it's ready. It's got the little V slot in it. The only problem is that it's for a one of the little snaky things that goes on the end of a Dremel. You know, the flexi shaft things. Guess what I don't have? I thought it was for the Dremel. So like use the Dremel and stick it through there and do your thing. Zip, zip. Nope. So yeah. No, I'm not calling you that. I told you. Heck yeah. I mean, that's the cool and the uncool thing about hobby printing. I printed for days with that TiVo little monster after I got printing. Just days and days and days it was printing. Then all of a sudden it decides on the same type of what you call it, print or whatever. It just decides it wants to jam. That's it. Decides it wants to jam. And why? I printed this gnome yesterday, just like this. Started printing the gnome, jam. Same G code, jam. Who knows? So now the nozzle has to come apart, get cleaned out, get recalibrated, and all this other crap that you love doing. That every one of us loves to take nozzles out and have to do it, you know. That is pretty funny, Brian Vines. That is. Morning coffee. Ain't nothing but a G thing. Never had to? Well, it will happen. It will. I promise it will. And it could be the glitter. You know, it could be the glitter flakes in this that cause the jam. I don't know. Hold on. Yeah, that's right, Mike. See, that's what I'm talking about. And then you go, you know, 3 weeks or a month with no jam whatsoever, no nothing. It works perfectly. And then jam. And then nothing works perfectly, then jam. No, I was trying to block a sneeze, Brian Vines. And y'all have to excuse me, my chat up here is behind what's actually on my OBS screen. Well, Colin, I tried to find one that wasn't for the extension and couldn't find it. Oh, you see Robbie's hands cleaning up the pasta. Is he letting us have a live look into his room? Are we live looking at your webcam? Yes, look at there's Robbie got his little scraper going. How about that? That's so nice. I need to do that. I need to do that and charge $39.95. Turn on all 4 of my cameras. And just let y'all watch them 24/7. $39.95 a month. You never know what you'll see. I don't get angry. We get aggravated. There's a difference. You keep it up, then I get angry. Yeah, no, I get that, Dom. That's a good idea. Thanks, Colin. Thanks, buddy. Because I'm, you know, I'm just gonna cut them with a grinder. I'm gonna take them outside, take a grinder, stick them in a vise, and grind them off. Now you want to know? It's in my bedroom. That would make you stop watching it. I promise. That's not Ender 3. What is that? Ender 2? Are you talking about me? No. That's not plastic shavings. That's leftover gold. There you go. It's gold happens I had left over. Oh, Joe Paddocks. I see. Never mind. I see. I'm looking at the wrong picture. Asking about all kind of different things, Brian. Brian, you get me off topic. The squirrel cam. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I have to say I didn't have a problem other than the power off resume function of the Ender 3. Haven't had a problem with it. Really need to know. Yeah, I saw that. I know. Squirrel. I need to check that out. I need to see why we're not doing that. And I don't have time right now. I'm not doing it. I've got 2 things to do before Earth. Really, that I got to do before Earth. And 1 is try my damnedest to get this printer built. And 2 is to get the Kuntry bow bed fixed and working. That and get it back to printing. Because I'm aggravated it's not printing right now. When it's such an easy fix. It really is. I mean, it's just the bed belt tensioner. The Y belt tensioner is loose. So, I will get that fixed and we'll get her done. We will get her done. Not going to talk long after the stream today, though, because I do need to go get these rods cut. Have some other things to do. I need to put lac tables together and get that done. So I can get some room cleaned out here. I'm going to put my table back right here where I had it. Behind my little shelf here I've got going on. So that I can do the build right here in front of, you know, everybody. I can try to have both cameras going and have everything working. So, yeah, I'm hoping we can get that done. I also have a need to set up another instance of Octoprint. No, I do not. That's what we're going to build. That's the Hypercube Evo. I do not have any Core XY style printers. That's why I want a Hypercube Evo. So I will have one of the Core XY style. I'll have 2 Deltas and 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 Cartesians. Morning, Jason. How are you, buddy? Man, I saw your stream on last night. You're up too late. I have to go to bed. And I was up too late last night. Well, no, that's actually not correct. It's not that you get more accurate prints. That's an incorrect statement. Because up to a certain height, and matter of fact, up to the build volume of the Prusa Mark III, I'll put it against your Core XY any day. Now, will it print faster? Yes, your Core XY will print faster. But more precise? No. You said Dragon Slayers, and all I could think of was the arcade game, Dragon Slayer. Or Dragon's Lair, that was it. Morning, Alien 3D. How are you this morning, Mr. Josh, I think. Josh. Always forget. Jason and Josh. Josh. That's it, Josh. Yeah. So, yeah, that's, yeah, you're right, Chris. That's the thing. It's all about speed. You can speed it up. Yeah, no, we're not. I'm not going there, buddy. That's taking it a little far. It's just taking it a little bit far, don't you think, there, 3D Matter Makers? Come on, man. That's taking a little bit. That's taking a little bit far there, buddy. I hear you. I hear you. Trying to cut some of the stringing out of this first benchy. I need to print another benchy with the new settings on the Ender 3. I might do that. I'm gonna slice a benchy with the updated Ender 3, and then I'm gonna hit the print button. Get the micro SD card here and stick her in here. We're gonna try this, and I am using a I'll turn over. Sweet, Jason. That's nice. I'm going to use Prusa Mark II. And I have a profile that Chris sent me. Okay, so we're in the Ender. Well, yeah, that's what we're saying. This is the type of statement we're talking about. That's exactly what we said. There was no need to say it again. If a Cartesian tries to go as fast as a Core XY Delta, then yes, the quality is crap, and we know this. So, yeah, that was a statement that didn't need to be said. How about that? Let's just say it that way. All right, so print settings. This is at 0.2 millimeters. I got to go to the filament. Nope, not the filament. The print settings. Infill. No. Where was it at? It was somewhere. Layers and perimeters. No. Filament. Advanced. Nope. Filament. Nope. Where in the hell is it at? It's in here somewhere. I can't ever. Extruder. There it is. I'm going to take this to 6.1 on the retraction, because somebody said go to 7, and my son-in-law looked at his last night and it was at 6. So I'm going to leave it at 6.1. We're going to slice the benchy, and I'm going to export the G code right there. We're going to go to removable storage. And I'm going to say _new _ender. And I'm going to hit save. It is writing it. It is done. I am going to take it out and we're going to try it again. Maybe I'll try it again. I can get the SD card in the slot. No, it goes right side up, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Fat fingers to a little bit slot. Oh, I got it upside down. That's why it won't go in there. No. Let's turn her on. Venture new for the Ender. Y'all want me to set up a camera on it? Y'all want to see it? I can see what I can do if you want. We might be able to have one over there on it. Right, that's an extension I'm not using. Y'all want to see this? You want me to put a camera over there? I can set one up real quick. Won't take long. And we can watch her print for the next hour. May not be done, but we can do it. Let's do it. I don't care. Let's do it. Thermometer went down the tubes. Fix it in a minute. I have an extension over here somewhere. Where you at? I just saw you. There you are right there. Let's plug her in right here. Alright, now let's see what we got. Alright, there we are. Get it right in a minute. There we go. It's there. Travel speed has nothing to do with stringing. Yeah, me too. That's why we're doing it. So yeah, we'll get her done. He only prints the best. Whatever, man. I mean, those are good questions. I know that you know he's aggravated y'all in the past, but that's good. You don't have to type so much. 3D stabeculi. I understand that you don't have to do that, but Jason, remember, you know I'm your cousin from another family. Remember that. Yeah, no, you're right, Alien 3D. It can, but without the other variables that you normally set on stringing, it doesn't. So, no, I did not, Apocalypse Survivor. This is going to be your standard Hypercube Evo build with all, you know, standard parts minus the ramps, because Duet Wi-Fi was, or Duet 3D was nice enough to send me a Duet. But other than the Duet Wi-Fi, this is a standard build. So yeah, let me see if I can get that a little closer. A little better, maybe. I can't tell if it's going to be any better or not, but it's there. Let me see if I can set the focus on the camera, because I like to keep an eye on it myself. I know it's over my head. I'll get it in a minute. Not that y'all want to see me anyway. Temperature, cooling. I mean, there's so much stuff that goes into it that I think that travel speed is the least of my worries. I'm not, you know. Tilt it down just a touch, and I mean ever so slightly. Guys, that's about as good as I might be able to zoom just a little more. That's as much zoom as it's got right there. There we go. Retraction, temperature are the two main. The speed of retraction makes difference. So yeah, I mean, I understand that. Let me see a better place to put this. It's really not. I'll pop that up there, and I can move. There we go. I can move to about right there, and let's pull this back down to right there. There we go. Now, that's close enough you can see it. No, I have to say I am extremely happy with the way the Ender 3 prints and goes. Well, that yeah, probably in that order. But that's why I was saying travel speed's not the first thing that you think of when you think of stringing. So, I'm not saying it's not a piece of it, okay? But it's not the first thing that comes to mind whenever you think of stringing. It's just not. So, you shut your mouth, Mike Whaley. That goddamn auto cricket will get you every time. You know what's funny, Red Light? I would. He has no content. I went and looked. Well, see, and that you know, Colin, that's what I was thinking, is that there had to have been one out there to hold the drum, and I could make one, but it's just so much easier to take them out, stick them in the damn vise, hit them with the grinder, and zip, and cut them off and be done with it. Then I don't have to worry about it, you know? I've got plenty of cutoff wheels for the grinder. Yeah, she's pulling the chain. Cool, man. Make videos of that. Make videos and then release them. That's something people would like to see. Really. That is something people would like to see. That's what mine's going to get cut with, Slug. A 4-inch angle grinder. Be done with it. Done. That's not funny, Tom. That's just not funny. Just not funny. It's not, well, let's say that. That's not nice. That's just not nice. Man, I have to say, I'm very happy with the way the Ender prints. There's no doubt about it. Maybe. That would be good. Put it on there. Mark 3 times and cut once. You can bet your sweet butt about that, David Olson. I am damn sure going to mark 3 times and cut once. I'm going to print out the lengths that I need. I'm only going to take the ones that I have to cut, and I have to make sure I don't cut the 12 millimeters at the 8 millimeter lengths. Yeah, I won't burn myself or cut myself. Either one. Yes, it did, Colin. Yes, it did. You know what? I may actually stay around till this benchy finish if it doesn't finish, you know, first. But I'm sorry it makes you unhappy. I don't know how to unban. I can't even see your account to unban it. So I don't know how. And it's not worth my time to sit there and try. It's really not. You know. Auto react. Auto correct. Auto corrected. Auto correct to auto react. Okay then. cut 3 times and it's still too short. I know, I hate that. Hate it when that happens. It's too short. We'll cut some more off, see if you can get it right. There should be. You're right. Not going to be my topic of discussion for the rest of this. That was your hint not to talk about it anymore. That was the hint. Please take a hint. End of that conversation. We're missing a few folks today. Ricky Tanner's sleeping in today because it's his day off. He's taking the day off today, and I don't blame him. It's his first day off in over a week, in like 13 days or something like that. You know, doing 2-3 shows a day or whatever. That's crazy. You know, it's like everybody else. It's the life we choose, right? I really need to go into like a radio show or something. That's what I want. That's what I need. I have a face for that. Give us a thumbs up. I got a thumbs down on the friggin' Chris Riley video. Got 2, matter of fact. Podcast? No, I need one that pays. That's what I need. I need paying gigs like this. Alright, Chris Lane, we're going to start it, buddy. And this is going to be the fun one because I have absolutely no idea how to build this. None whatsoever. I've never watched a build video on it. I haven't watched anything. I'm going to try to watch at least the part 1 video today. I'm going to try. I'd like to go just into YouTube. I wish this was my day job. You know how much fun I would have if this was my day job? I could sit here all day. I'd put in 8 hours a day on YouTube every day. Every day. Saturday and Sunday even. Wouldn't bother me a bit. I understand, Mike Whaley. I understand. Man, this thing says I have a 720p stream this morning. Well, that one guy's got the step by step. So, yeah, that's the one I was going to go with, the Scott 3D ones. But that's just a regular Hypercube, right? Or is that the Evo? You do, Mr. Buttram. And I have never even seen you. But so far, your face for radio has looked good to me, so. I don't know about y'all, but that's a friggin' fine-looking benchy coming to shape back there. I mean, a fine-looking benchy. And you know, it's really funny, because... Yeah, that's Tech 2C, right. Because my little coins that I got off of here that I printed, I don't know if you see that. They got some stringing too. And these took 14 hours for 20 of them, by the way. It took all I could do to get these off of that build tack without tearing the build tack. And I mean, I was prying on the bed and I mean, just cranking on it. And looks like it's still level. That's what I've heard. I don't even know how to put the frame together. What are the measurements to put your you know, you've got your top rail, you've got your semi sort of bottom rail. What's the top rail height? Where that second rail where your X motor and all that stuff sits? What's the height of that? I don't know where that goes. I have no idea. I hope I've got enough corner brackets. I've got like 25 or 30. So, I mean, I don't know where any of that stuff is at. That's okay, Brian Vines. We know how it works, buddy. And you work for lawyers too, so you better keep up on that. Did I miss weekend make? I did. Morning, weekend make. I am so sorry. I better not have any freaking billing. There better be no billing. I cut that damn server off. I better not owe a damn thing on it. Let me see what it says. Because I cut it off. I might owe $5. Rub talcum powder. I might try that, Filament Frenzy. I might try that for sure. Because that crap was stuck yesterday now. How do you owe $63 on a bill where you have absolutely no server, no anything? There's no services whatsoever. All resources. All of my resources here. And I have 0. No resources whatsoever. I will be contacting them and finding out, because $63 for no resources is a pain, is just wrong. Yeah, there's no reason for that whatsoever. We'll figure it out. Well, Brian Vines, here's the thing. And guys, I'll tell you in here, if you're not subscribed to Brian Vines, his videos are good to watch. They're informative, they're straight to the point, and they ain't no BS. They're not like my channels where you get to run around and get crap and all that stuff. Brian Vines videos are good. They're concise and to the point and well thought out. They really are well thought out and well articulated. I like that. So he needs 3 to get to 100. If you're not on Brian Vines' channel, go check him out. BV3D, hit the channel and subscribe. Get the man to 100. Let him get his channel name down there. Well, I'm hoping, Colin, that my printed ones are thicker than that. I'm hoping. So, maybe so. Maybe so. We'll see. I will tell you, I'm not doing power. Where's the blush emoji? I promise you, I'm not putting the doing the Power Panic on this one today, because it didn't work on this nor on my Prusa last night. Shane from Prusa, if you're out there listening, and this was no brownout. Right? I hear you, Mapper. So hopefully we can get Brian Vines to 100 people this morning. I know I've got 26, it says, showing here. It says I had 379.98 compute hours, which is BS. I had 0 anything. There was nothing. What compute hours? I don't even 379 hours, and I'd have to look at when I deleted it, but anyway. Woohoo! Yes, sir. Way to go, Brian Vines. Filament Frenzy, you'll like his videos. They're I mean, you know, he's just starting out, which is great, but it's good. That's right, and I will be having a talk with him today and seeing about that, because that's just BS. I also need to get with Earth, because he's supposed to refund a ticket that hasn't been refunded yet. And I know it's only $10, but, you know, I've got 9 days till I leave with Earth, and I still don't got the money. No, this is Microsoft Azure with screwed up billing. But congratulations, Brian Vines, on your 100 mark. We'll see you in a kilt you're going to do the Ben Craig thing, right? Or you're going to do the Bruce Willis thing. You're going to do the Bruce Willis thing and dance a jig. Last Boy Scout. Check it out. Good movie. It's funny, too. Kind of how I like to live life. Head or gut. Leave him some thumbs up, man. If you leave a thumbs down, tell him why. And I actually did. I didn't have a critique of his video the other day. But his Octoprint setup was the only one I'd ever seen that was done specifically for Mac. And I thought that he should title it that way. I don't know if he did or not. I didn't go back and look. But Jeff Slater, that's an idea. Dance a jig in a kilt. You could do that. But yeah, no. I'd never seen one where it was all for the Mac. You know, everybody always does Windows, and if you're doing a Mac, then it's different. Oh, cool, man. And I'm hoping that will pick you up some views. Because, like I said, everybody always does it for Windows, not for the Mac. And yours was done strictly for the Mac, which is awesome. 105. Good Lord. Look at there how many we picked you up. You were at what? 97? Oh, man. That's 8 subs just this morning. I can math. How about that? I can math this morning. Probably got it wrong. Man, that thing's laying down some good plastic back there, y'all. It really is. I'm waiting to get up to some of the other stuff. Okay. All right. It's that time in the morning. I missed it. You know, I went past my hour mark. But you know the deal. If you want to support the channel, the links are below. Robbie Mac got his shirt in the mail yesterday, and it looked awesome. I'm going to tell you right now, his shirt looked great. They're much better than the prints that I got from the other company. Just so you know. Just so you know. The shirt was fantastic. If anybody else has got them, let me know, because Robbie Mac showed a picture and his looked great. I screwed up and got a dark one. I'm going to have a dark one at Earth, so you can't really see the tree. But the clubhouse and all that still looks really good. It just looks better because the tree is black. It looks better on a what do you call it? A lighter background. So, what nozzles? Oh, scalded and napping. I got you. I get so emotional, baby, every time you sub to me. Did I get that right, Brian Vines? I think I got that right. I think I got the tune right. The voice wasn't nowhere near. Ain't it shocking what subs can do? I'll show that, Mike Whaley. I don't have a problem. Oh, another moderator just handled this. You know, and that's what I'm saying. You know, go check out the videos. That's what I tell them all the time, Mike. It's what I tell y'all. I don't want to do sub for sub because that's just not right. You know, it would be a new thing, Mike, because some people just don't have any content. You know, my wife, she's still like, I've got 5 followers or 6 followers, and she's not ever going to have any content. I mean, unless she just really wants to make a video. I don't know. But yeah, go check out everybody. Mike Whaley, you need what, 78 subs. Y'all go check him out. You like his content? Watch it. I mean, watch it. Watch his content. So, yeah, I get it. I bet you are, Mike Whaley. Not Pinky in the brain. Lord of mercy. It's sad that I know that. It really is. So yeah, Streamlabs, sub down below. Yeah, just whatever. Patreon's good. It is. I was talking about it last night too. I offer things with Patreon that, you know, I really need to do the once a week video, but I already have so much access right now that that's really not feasible or not even like required. Party on, Gar. Thank you, Weekend Mate. That's cool. See, Mike Whaley, you did get one. Is that like that joke? Guy walking by the fence? It's the insane asylum or whatever, and everybody chanting 14, 14, 14. He sees a hole in the fence. He walks over, he sticks his eye in it, and they poke his stick in it and go 15, 15, 15. I thought that shit was funny. I did. That was hilarious to me. So Mike Whaley's over there going 23, 23, 23. Y'all stick your eye to the fence, see if he pokes you with it. Y'all are quiet this morning. See, when y'all get quiet, I get quiet. It helps me feed off of y'all. That's right. Poke that eyeball. And like I said, I was really hoping Shane from Prusa would be here so I could cuss him out. No, I wouldn't do that. Shane's a good guy. I am going to be contacting Prusa about it, though. I'm sure it will. It probably won't take very long. You don't understand. This has been growing a long time. Well, wait a minute. You need 22 subs. I got you. My bad. 79, 79. Get your stick ready, Mike Whaley. I need to shave all this crap off and do my goatee like I used to, because I used to just cut it off here and it was just my chin, and that's what I want it back to. Probably the way it'll be at Earth. You know, I wanted to do the what you call it, the Grecian formula, because my family, they premature gray. You know, my cousins, some of them were 16 and had head full of gray hair. So not a big deal, not really, not a big deal to me at all. But I wanted to do the what you call it, the Grecian formula to make it nice and pretty. And my wife said, leave the gray. She likes the gray in it. And if she's listening, she can tell you. I know y'all think I'm lying sometimes. That woman does love me most of the time. She was mad at me yesterday, but she does love me most of the time. Getting a 500 internal server. Damn. You're at 80 now. I know, Ricky Tanner, and good morning, sir. Did you finally wake up? Wake up on your day off? Really, let me go see. Damn, y'all done crashed YouTube. I got the same thing. A team of highly trained monkeys has been dispatched to deal with the situation. If you see them, send them this information as text. Screenshots frighten them. So it looks like they have a base 64 encoded string that tells them what happened. Nice. I wonder. Let me try that. Let me see if I can find a base 64 decoder. Go to channel. Let me copy that. It may not be base 64. It's close, but maybe not. That don't look quite long enough. Base 64 decode. Well, Not base 64. Nope. But it's a encoding of the error message, so oh well. Decode to ASCII maybe? Nope. Wait, why do I got spaces? God dang it. Never mind. I'm not that worried about it. Let's see. I hear you, Ricky. I hear you, buddy. Waking up to me on your day off, or on your day of work, or any other day for that matter. R-I-C-K-I-E. Ricky. Really? No, mine says a team of trained monkeys and all that other stuff. Let me go find Mike Whaley again. What I said was actually what it says on my thing. Sorry, something went wrong. A team of highly trained monkeys has been dispatched to deal with this situation. If you see them, send them this information as text. Screenshot, frighten them. And there's a string of what looks to be base 64 encoding, but it's not. No, as a matter of fact, it's not, because there's a dash up there and a dash down here that indicates that they have a key top and bottom. I am using Chrome, Slug. You are correct. R-I-C-K-I-E. R-I-C-K in the I-E. Something like that. B-O-B. Well, that may be true. That may be true. Base 64 URL encoded. That could be it. That could be it. Sorry.
I didn't catch that.
Shut up, Alexa. Anyway, Alien 3D, it'd be nice if you found a decoder for that. I doubt it, but you know what, Ricky? I actually have a cousin that his is spelled the exact same way. It must be a southern thing. Man, that Benchy's coming right along. It might finish. I don't know, though. It's got a ways to go. Let me check on stringing. Let me see what it looks like. Not near as bad, but there's still some stringing. So I'm going to speed it up and take it to 7 because somebody said theirs was a 7. So I'm going to try that. I put this at 6.1. So there's still a little stringing. It's not near this level. None of that. So we'll see. And I want y'all to know that I have the next guest for next week already lined up. It will be the normal time, 6 o'clock p.m. Monday. And we're going to have Josh from Alien 3D here to tell us about his boxes. We want to know. We've got to know. We've got to have the ins and the outs. Chris did such a great job. I was like, you know what? I need to invite Josh on here because I'm promoting both of them for shiggles. So Alien 3D will be here Monday. Uh-oh, I don't know what that was. Woohoo! Ed 3350 just became a country zombie. See what you get when you're watching a Benchy print? I missed it. But yeah, Alien 3D will be here on Monday at 6 o'clock to talk about the launch. That will be 7 days. 7 days from launch. You can't guarantee you'll be as exciting as Chris. Sure you will. Because, you know, I've got some questions about the ins and outs of starting one of these. I really do. I've already got them in my head. I got to write them down, but I have them in my head. So Chris, I knew he was going to have to tell us about his printer, because really the only information I had was from the website, and it was pretty descriptive. But I'm so glad that y'all came in with questions, and I said that last night. So glad that y'all came in with great questions, and there were some great questions out there, and some I know that made Chris think about some of the things that maybe he hadn't thought of. They were great questions. I was very excited and very good with that. Ed3350, welcome to the Kuntry Klub, my friend. Woohoo! Everybody welcome Ed3350. He's not chatting, but y'all can say welcome to the Kuntry Klub just because you care. Maybe you care. Do you care? I think you do. Actually, I'm going to move the subscriber pop-up up one. Now it will be above, and it will show over the camera. How much infill percentage on the Venturi? I think it's 15%. I believe. Dude, right after he said that he would send me, my 5. I don't really want 10. I don't have room for them, but 5 of them. I remember that. I do. I'm gonna hold him to it too. Damn. All right, so let's go see. I'll check what the infill percentage is. Well, that's not the right one, so that one won't work. Let me go here. No, it's not a little bit too small. That's you think. That's great. You're welcome. You're welcome, Ed3350. Thank you for joining the Kuntry Klub, buddy. I do appreciate it. And you're now an honorary member of the Kuntry Klub. We have different levels in Patreon. If you want to go become like one of those, then you can get on Discord, and you got your own room, and we get on Discord after. You can get on Discord too if you like. All right, so the layers and perimeters, infill is at 10%. That's plenty for a Benchy. That's right. Now you can @tag him, and he can see it in orange all throughout the chat. Woo! But 10% infill is plenty on a Benchy. You don't need much more than that. It's moving along. It's absolutely not affecting the stringing whatsoever. So that's what I was trying to fix, because the print quality itself on the Benchy was pretty good. I have to say, for a first print yesterday, this was a good print. So we're going to see. Probably a good thing. You're right. Check, pick, spam. What we got here? Booty, 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 booty. Oh, no. That ain't even right. There's no way. There's no way that weighs 5 ounces, dude. That weighs like 2. You need to put some lead in that. Put some lead in your ass. That is an awesome looking picture, though. You may have the best looking car there. It probably won't win nothing at that weight, but, 50 grams. Yeah, right. 50 grams. It's got to be 5 grams. A demo. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. Are you talking about Chris's printer, Ricky, or something else? Because I'm missing it. 50 grams. The rule is 5. Oh, 5 ounces. That's right. It is 5 ounces. You're right. My bad. My bad. They're not 1 centimeter apart. They're not even a half a centimeter apart. So, yeah, the bridging, if you look here, I'll show you. There's no problem. It's not, the bridging is, there's no 1 centimeter or anything. Yeah, you got a ways to go. You're right. But do just like they do in Pinewood Derby. Get you some of that flat lead that just sticks on. Stick it in there. Dude, that's an awesome friggin' picture, though. I'm going to show that. Can I show? Well, I can because it's in Discord, so you're making it public anyway. I'm going to show y'all a picture of Matt's Pinewood Derby car. Y'all see that? How awesome is that? That is one cool looking. I love the way you took the Harley look though. That orange and black, dude. Oh, that's just so sweet. That is so sweet. So, anyway, all right. So we should be back to me. I can't tell. I can't see. There we go. All right, cool beans. Yeah, no, it was fantastic. Fantastic car. Nice looking. Did you, Mike? That's cool. Whatever, dude. You know better than that. No need to change it. I associated it with Harley. They don't care. The colors, though, orange and black. I'm sorry, man. You know, I got plenty of orange and black shirts when I had my Harley. Yeah, I can't wait to film this because I've got my my gimbal and my camera. I'm ready to go. Haha, 3D Matter Makers, that's funny. Morning, Pokemon. How are you, buddy? Well, 3D Stabeculi, it depends on the size of the model. If 10% infill is 1 centimeter. Because if you print something this wide and you do 10% of that wide, it's not 1 centimeter. Right? It would have to be 100 for 10% to be 1. Is that right? No, that ain't even right. It'd have to be whatever. Anyway, never mind. I'm off of that. My math just failed me completely. It had to be, yeah, 10 for 1 centimeter to be 1. 10, what is that? 10 centimeter, I don't know. Yeah, that's it. Something like that. Sweet. Glad you got it up. They will be stock wheels. That's just a render of I thought that was a print, man. I thought you done made it. Damn it, Ben Craig. Don't stand up under stuff like that. Yeah, it'd have to be 100 millimeters wide for a 10% infill to be 1 centimeter. So, yeah, that math thing will help you out with that. So, it does. It does. Ben Craig showing a picture over here. No, I see it. It's not hard to see it. Yeah, Butcher, I ain't used to that. Give me some good fractions, man. Some good like 7/16 and 5/32, and I can math that all day. In my head, I am mathing. It's in my head. Don't run, take the car. Might have a heart attack if you're running. I hear you, Ben. You gonna need stitches? If you are, ride down here. I'll sew that sucker up for you in a hurry. Yeah, no, that you're right, Alien 3D. Yeah. I don't know about 3 to 5 centimeters, but what I've got in that Benchy, it'll bridge with ease. You got glue? That's right, some super glue. Squeeze it together and you're good. You're good. But what'd you stand up under? Because that's what that looks like. That looks like I stood up or I was crawling and ran into a nail. That's right, Mr. Buttram. That's right. Keeping it country. That's a good question. Figure it out and let us know. That's too much thinking this early in the morning. Yep. Gotta love it. That 10 will get you. I don't know if y'all remember that joke or not, but you have to be older for it to work. Because younger kids have no idea. You know, it's where you say 10 times. Now y'all do it. Do it in your head. Say 10 times. 10. What's 5 times 2? What's 5 plus 5? What's aluminum can made out of? Now, how many of y'all bastards said 10? Good. It's 4:30 in the afternoon in Lithuania. Sweet. I don't care. I'm in Florida. It is 9:30 in the morning here. What's up, Buttercup? That would be sweet. You know what I'd like to do? And I'm not going to because I'm not doing a car. I actually want to film it. And I want to do a good job and get down in there and woo, you know, do the zoom thing and all that. But I'll tell you one thing. Why did I lose? Did I stutter for y'all a little bit ago? Because 2 minutes ago it said that my stream jacked up on YouTube, but I didn't see anything here. Got fooled by Walter. Whatever. But thing is, that used to work, but now kids don't even know what a tin can is. So. What was I thinking about? Oh, yeah. I want the Serenity car. That's what I want. I don't know about y'all, but I would love to have a car like Serenity and be awesome. I think it would be awesome. Well, you know, it's over now. It's over now. It was you having a seizure, Jason. It was you having a seizure. That was it. Yeah, Serenity would be awesome, dude. I still love the movie though. When he kneels down and puts the sword down, he goes, "This is a good death." I'm like, dude, that would suck. Slowly sliding down that sword, that would suck so bad. You can't take the sky from me. Well, I will not. You are correct. Yeah, that would be cool. That would be cool. What middle school trick you got him with? Wasn't the OK sign, was it? Hey, I'm for you. Bambulance is going by. I've got 15. Oh, Jason, that's not even funny on Discord, man. But it was funny. It was funny. You have to tell us, Ben Craig. Nobody knows, man. I'd have to go back and watch all of his stream, and he streams like I do, like 5 hours at a time. The benchy is moving. The benchy is definitely moving. Definitely moving. Okay, that sounds good. Moving, is it floating away? It is. It is. It is. It is on a sea of discourse. You see it, Pokon? It's printing right now. It's actually doing good. Why did my zoom jack up on my camera? Didn't I have it zoomed in better than that and in focus? Wow. Let me go back over here. I think it's because I closed it, maybe. Yeah, it took it back to autofocus, which was dumb. And then I had it zoomed all the way in. I'm just going to leave it like that. There we go. Yes, I did. It hasn't bothered mine at all. So I don't know why other folks had issues with it, but it hasn't bothered mine. So yeah, mine's the exact same position it was when I got it. I actually looked at changing it, and I'm like, it's not going to do me any good. I mean, I guess it'll make the feed line a little better for the filament. You know? That's the only positive that I see coming out of that, because there's nothing in the way, there's nothing hitting, nothing of that nature. So, this thing's printing awesome. I mean, it really is. The lines on it are good. So, hey, look at that overhang though on the front. Yeah, and that's another reason I didn't change it. I turned mine back to or I left it where it was at, and I have no issue whatsoever of it hitting the lead screw. None. There's no way it's going to hit the lead screw. None. And I could see that. I could see that from if you turned it the other way. Turn this back to the front. Yeah, I'm gonna turn this back to the front. See if I can give you a front view right here. There we go. Let's watch it like that for a second. Guess I could zoom out just a little bit so you can see a little better. Do I have a layer shift? No, I don't think so, David. I don't know what that is. I'll have to look again. Because if I do, then it's, you know, it did that before, and I know it's not belts this time. So I'm not 100% sure what that is. Let me move just a bit right there. Now I'm going to zoom back in a little bit. There we go. Hit apply. Okay. Yes, red light, we did miss you. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, that little bulge that's right there in the side. I don't know what that is. Until I get it off, I won't really know. But I mean, if you look at the rest of the lines, they look straight so far. So I don't really see. And if you look at the bow even, it doesn't look like there's a bulge in the bow. It just may be like filament, the way the light's hitting the filament or something. Not sure. I'm really not sure. So I don't know. Okay, that's the box at the back. I was wondering. I was like, no, there's no way it's stringing that bad. But I mean, it looks good. Other than that, other than what we're perceiving as maybe a shift, but I don't think so. I don't think it's a shift. So we'll see. Morning, Anthony Williams. How are you? Do you go by Anthony? Do you go by Tony? Ant? What do you go by? That's too short for me, man. I can't do AJ. And Adge. Adge just sounds funny. Why would you go by Adge anyway? Adge. Hey, Adge, how you doing? What? Walter, why do you keep on zooming in and out and in and out? Why does it keep on going in and out? I'll drop the screwdriver on you in a heartbeat, sir. Adgie? Adgie? That would be Brian Vines. Alien 3D. Ha ha ha. Alright, buddy. We'll see you later, Red Light. Hopefully you and Robbie Mac can work it out, so y'all come on. Bring it on. You really want me to do that? Because I really don't know how to unban anybody. Watch it. Oh, wrong one. Dang it. I'm sorry. I apologize. I clicked on the wrong one. It moved up while I was trying to get Mike Whaley. Let me try it. There. Now, Mike Whaley. I'm sorry, Anthony Williams. That was not meant for you. Somebody typed while I was clicking it. There we go. Now, Mike Whaley, what do you think about that? Sorry, Anthony. Really am, AJ. Didn't mean to do that. That is my bad. Completely my bad. And it deleted all your comments, and I really hate that because I don't remember what they were. And you've got, 300 seconds, which is 5 minutes. I'm sorry. I apologize. But Mike Whaley's got 5 minutes too. 5 minutes later. It doesn't let you. I only wanted to do it for like 5 or 6 seconds. I didn't want to do it for 300. I know, Alien 3D. I know. And Anthony, please accept my apology. I know. I hate it when I do that. Mike Whaley deserved it, though. You deserved it, buddy. You deserve that hammer. We'll see you in 5 minutes, Mike. It wasn't funny. There you go. Anthony, AJ's taking one for the team so that we can torture Mike Whaley. And I can hear Mike, you son of a bitch, you know what? I can just hear him. And if I turned on Discord, I probably could hear him if he got on there. Oh, dear Lord of mercy. Oh, wow. John's not here. And it's funny because on Discord, since we talk to Mike, I talk to Mike all the time, I can actually hear it in his voice. I can actually hear his voice. Yeah. Nice, Mr. Buttram. I like that picture. That's a nice drink of water there, Jason. It's got some banding issues though, it looks like. What is that? Is that just stuff? Again, AJ, I apologize, buddy. I really do. And I didn't mean to pick on Anthony. I meant to pick on Mike Whaley. Just because he dared me to. Layer shifts, I see that. I will tell you this. We are going to run long today because I want this benchy to finish. And we can see what the improvements made. And all I did was up the retraction on the retraction settings. I upped it from 4. Was it 4? Yeah, 4.1, which is what I put it on the dog. Chris, I think, had it set at 2. What's up, Robbie Mac? I think Chris had it set at 2. And I set this one to 6.1, so it's much better. So we're going to go a little bit long. Robbie Mac, I do need to talk to you about something you were talking with Matt about last night when I jumped on and I was just listening. I do want to talk to you about something like that. You can. I didn't slice this in S3D, but send it, Jason. That'll work for the Ender 3 if you've gotten rid of the stringing. I'm good with that. I am very good with that. This is at a 0.2 layer height, running I think at 50 millimeters a second. And the print quality is fantastic. I mean, you can see the lines. I mean, look at that overhang. It's perfect. You know, this was done in Slick 3R Prusa edition for the Mark II. And Mike Whaley and Anthony are going, this is the longest 5 minutes of my life. How can 5 minutes be so long? And they just have to keep trying to send a chat because I don't know exactly how long it was either. That's cool, Jason. Thank you, buddy. Jason, are you on Twitter? Because I need to. I want to ask you something too. Yay! Sorry about that, Anthony. AJ's back. Sweet. Welcome back, AJ. That means that Mike Whaley will be back in a minute too. Damn. I can imagine, AJ. Yeah, I bet it did, Mike Whaley. I bet you go, that stupid son of a buck did it to somebody else. Oh, did I? I twit-turd you before? Okay, we'll try it again then. We will try it again. Now, you better leave me alone, Mike Whaley. I'll do it again. And I'll try not to slip up this time and get somebody else. No, it's not, Brian Vines. Well, if you're going to have to go, buddy, I'm sorry. I am going to stay around until the benchy's finished. Because I want to go over the benchy with a lot less stringing. A lot less stringing than was here before. So, Mike did get on Discord. Well, I'm not turning the mic on in Discord. Because you can't turn the earphones off. If I could turn the earphones off without turning the mic off, it would be fine, but I'm not. Okay, Joe Paddock. You'll have to tell me how to do that off stream. Ah, okay. Long stream is long. Yeah, it's gonna run a little bit longer. Yeah, I can imagine, AJ. And like I said, dude, I apologize. How did he say it? I apologize to all the pygmies in wherever he said. Africa, I think. I can't remember. I ain't watched Larry the Cable Guy in forever. And the only thing anybody ever remembers is, get her done. And I never really got into that saying. New Guinea, that's it. All the pygmies in New Guinea. Lord, I apologize. 10 hours later. Hey, watch your language in here, Mike Whaley. I'll drop that hammer. Yeah, can't have that. That's a little bit much. I know, right? I know, AJ. I'm sorry. I apologize. S/hammer. Yeah, there you go. Looks like some kind of a Linux command or something. I don't know. Get to your corner, Mike. There you go. No, I left it up there long enough for us to see, but it's not in my. It won't be in my video anymore. So everybody got to read it. So instead, it auto-corrected to what you normally say. Because, you know, speech recognition is training and it learns from what you normally say. So you must say that quite a bit. It's like the old Dreamcast commercial. It's thinking. You had to sign back into chat? Dang, man. YouTube is jacking up. The thing about it is, he could start typing in search, and it automatically takes him to Pornhub. Automatically. That's exactly where he goes, just straight away. If he hit P, the browser just automatically goes. It doesn't even wait for him to type anymore. Just P and it's gone. It's already created a shortcut. Pornhub. That's right, Pornhub. Or auto reinstall your OS. John Mack said, have you been using his iPad? Ah, that's hilarious. Know where John Mack's going? He goes to Pornhub. Thanks, Brian Vines. I have to remember that one. See, and here's the thing. That stringing that's happening right there. When I first started printing, dude, I would have been like, nah, that's not a problem. Now I'm like, nah, I got to get that out. I'm sorry, Matrix Clone. I don't know what it is about yours. But I think you have more problems with anybody on my streams, man. Cornhub. Sure it wasn't cornhole? But yeah, no, yeah, I don't know. I mean, you have more issues than anybody, I think, with chat and that type of thing, man. And I apologize, you know. I guess I could go into the Discord here and put it in there, and then you could at least hear what I'm saying in Discord, right? Need to do a skull run. Go have fun, buddy. We got, I don't know, what is it, 20 minutes? 20 more minutes or so for the benchy, maybe? Yeah, I know what you meant. You can't help it, you spell like Winnie the Pooh. Or Owl, actually. I think it was Owl. No, he did Skull. Skull. And I guess he was reading Peter Robbins' note, not his own writing. So you spell like Peter Robbins. Or what? Ain't that Peter Robbins? No, that's not Christopher Robbins. Christopher Robbins. Peter Robbins. Peter Rabbit. Just watched that not too long ago too. It was funny. Got a bunch of people in an uproar about Peter Rabbit. Did y'all watch that movie? Wasn't bad. You know, for a kid's movie, it wasn't bad. Wasn't great, but it wasn't bad. Yeah, there you go, Slug. People fussing about food allergies. Really? It was funny. They tried to kill the man by hitting him with blackberries or grapes or whatever it was. Yeah, the chinchillas woke up because I hear him slamming in his cage in there. Oh yeah, that's just mean. That's being insensitive to those with food allergies. That they tried to kill him with a food allergy. Just go stick him in the heart with a knife. That'd be better. That'd just be better. Instead of making a joke out of it. Hold on. That's actually pretty funny, Pokon. That I would actually print that. Have them sitting on top. Take the log out and put skulls where they're sitting. Yes, we have a chinchilla. My daughter and son-in-law, he has a little girl, and she had a chinchilla. Well, they needed room when they had their baby, and they're like, hey, Destiny, you want a chinchilla? So they asked my 15-year-old, well, she wasn't 15 at the time, I think she was 13 maybe, if she wanted a chinchilla. Well, of course she wanted a damn chinchilla. She's had guinea pigs and hamsters and every friggin' thing else, so why not? So, yeah. So we have a chinchilla. Yes. We have a fur coat maker.